Brooklyn Independent Television.
On In the Zone this week, I'm at South Shore High School where I had an interesting conversation with the head girls basketball coach Anwar Gladden about their season so far. In Division III women's college basketball, the women of Brooklyn College have hopes of winning the CUNY Athletic Conference Championship. And in golf, the African American Golf Summit was a hole-in-one at Marine Park Golf Course. This week we're at South Shore High School and I'm interviewing one of the top high school basketball coaches in the city. Matter of fact, probably in this region in the country. Anwar Gladden, head coach of girls high school basketball here at South Shore High School. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're in your 10th year so far, right?
Yes.
How's it been going so far?
It's been going good.
Before we get to our conversation, who is Anwar Gladden?
Who is Anwar Gladden? I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a coach, I'm a teacher. Just trying to help these young ladies in Brooklyn.
What was it like when you first took over this program?
When I first got to South Shore, we were in the B division. At the time, it was A division or B division. We were a pretty good team in the B division, and as time has went on, we've become a better basketball program.
As far as, was there any struggles, a lot of struggles, I guess, in the beginning too?
Oh, there was a lot of struggles. One, South Shore was not a very good academic school. I would say within my 5th year, they decided to close down South Shore and phase it out and break the school up into a complex. So now with the new mini schools, Victory Collegiate, Brooklyn Generations are the schools that my young ladies attend. It's become much easier to sell parents on the academic environment that's going on here.
Your basketball background, tell us about that. College, high school, did you play at the college collegiate level? Also, did you play at the high school level?
I played junior varsity and varsity basketball at Midwood High School. I also was a baseball player as well at Midwood High School, and I went on to St. Francis College where I played baseball for 2 years on the Division I level.
Now, coming out of college, when did you make the transition towards coaching, and was coaching something you always wanted to do, especially here, basketball-wise?
Well, at St. Francis, I actually earned my degree in business, but at the time, the field was tough to get a job in that environment, so the president of my college, Dr. Macarola, helped me get into the Board of Education at the time. So I've been teaching for 11 years, and after I started teaching, I got into coaching. I was the JV baseball coach here at South Shore. Then following season, the girls' varsity position opened up, and I was fortunate at the time, the athletic director, Mr. Masillo, gave me an opportunity that I didn't relinquish.
Now, as far as coaching young ladies compared to coaching young boys or teenage boys, difference?
Well, I coached the JV boys for 1 season, so that was a short season. But coaching girls basketball was definitely new to me. Coaching female athletes, being that I'm a male athlete, was something that was new with the girls and their emotions and things like that. But I've gotten used to it, and I'm still learning. And me and the girls were learning together, so it's pretty exciting.
Right. Is this year's team, is this one of your best teams so far?
It's my most focused team. I wouldn't say it's my most talented team, but it's my most focused as far as academics and coming to work every day as far as practice is concerned.
You also have been in the championship a couple of times, a couple of years ago?
The last 2 out of 3 seasons we lost at Madison Square Garden.
How did that make you feel to get so close and also playing one of the biggest top high school girls teams in the country, Murray Virtual? Let's talk about that, getting to the Garden.
I'm a huge Knicks fan, so just going to the Garden is big. It's tremendous. It's an experience of a lifetime. So unfortunately, we didn't leave the Garden how we would have liked to have left the Garden, but just getting there and that experience, you can never give that up. So, it was a great moment for us the last 2 out of 3 years.
As a coach also, do you feel that you're finally getting into, you have a program here basically. Your girls are top notch as far as academically and also athletically. You have one of the top teams in the city. Are you finally feel that after 10 years, you have a program?
Yeah, I definitely feel like we have a program. The kids are graduating, which they've always done, but they're maximizing their potential, which is the most important. We've always graduated our kids. We've always sent them to college. But as you can see with the last 3 seasons, we've sent kids to 4-year Division I colleges. So that means they've maximized their potential not only on the basketball court, but in the classroom as far as qualifying. So we feel like we have a program, but we also feel like you have to sustain a program. So it's still a lot of hard work.
How do you go about sustaining that program also, this program?
Just motivating these girls, you know, just asking them to give me 150% every day in the classroom and on the basketball court.
Coach, you know, we're going to break for a moment and we're going to continue our conversation, but I wanted to also, we're going to discuss women who are playing at the next level. In Division III college basketball, the Brooklyn College Bulldogs are doing quite well this season and have hopes of winning the championship. We had an exclusive look at their team this season.
Some of you guys make some good moves when you're going up for that layup and go up strong. I'd like to see that from everybody, all right? So I'm putting a chair out on that side, I'll put a chair out on this side just so you can make a move on the defender, keep it in your left, go up strong for that lefty layup, all right? And then we go 100-point drill. Let's run our lanes hard, let's finish with shots, let's make some good passes, all those kind of things that we've been practicing, all right? Let's go here.
Let's go, ladies. Hard work on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hard work! This is actually my 10th season here. I started back in the 2002-2003 season. And it's been a while. You know, I started out as a young man, 24 years old. I'm now 34, so you know I've seen a bunch of teams come and go, and it's been really exciting coaching here at Brooklyn.
The Lady Bulldogs at Brooklyn College, I would say that we are very intense. We want to win. We play together, and we're competitive.
When I came to Brooklyn in 2002, the team hadn't had much success, so trying to build the program, it took a lot of hard work.
I think it's sometimes hard for girls to want to return every year to you know, playing ball for a D3 school because, you know, you can't get scholarships. You're not getting paid to play. It's more of a, you know, you're playing because you love basketball and you love the competition and you love to have that priority of basketball and, you know, keeping up your academics at the same time.
Over the years, we've gotten much more talented. I think this is one of the most talented teams we've had. You know, we have the ability to put a lot of points on the board as well as play very good defense. We're a very balanced team. We don't have one scorer who's doing the bulk of our scoring. Any night, you know, any one of our starting 5 or even one of our reserves could be our leading scorer. So, you know, we have a very well-balanced team.
When Brooklyn College plays to our potential, we're the best in CUNY.
In our conference, there's some very good teams. Baruch has been one of the top teams the last couple of years. There are 2 divisions in our conference, so there's the North and South Division. We've actually been the winners of the South Division the last couple of years, but Baruch has prevailed and been the winners of the entire conference and gone on to the NCAA tournament. So, you know, that's something that we're looking to strive for. Hopefully this will be our year. You know, that's our goal at the beginning of the season is to put together a great season and hopefully win the conference championship and move on to the NCAA tournament. But that ball gets reversed. All right, Melo's got to go close out on it now. All right, close out on it. Close out on it hard, all right? Yeah, close out on it hard so she doesn't get the shot.
Practices here are intense. They're fun at times. It's all about getting the good work in at practice so it prepares us for the games. If we don't get good work in practice, we won't really be prepared for the game, so it's all about us going hard in practices.
Last season, we had a great year. We were 11-2 in the conference. We went to the conference semifinals. We lost a tough-fought game. The only regrets we had about last year was we didn't think that semifinal game was our best performance. You don't mind losing when you play your best and the other team's just better, but we felt like we really didn't leave it all on the court in terms of execution and playing with some toughness. So we're looking to get another chance and hopefully go far in the conference this year. You know, we've got a great group. It's been a pleasure coaching them, not just because of their talent, but I mean, they're all here for the team. They're all supportive of each other. They're great individuals, people that I'm happy to say play on my team. Good work today, good work.
Brooklyn on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Brooklyn!
Yo, what you trying to do?
So you think you'd be able to start in 2 weeks?
Absolutely.
Very impressive, Mr. Gonzalez. We'll be in touch.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you both. Thank you.
Good luck. Thought he was pretty good.
I think we've got enough color around here. 2 points. And who's next?
You drop this.
Imagine the power of one voice. Find yours at freedomcenter.org.
In case you're just joining us, we're here at South Shore High School, and I'm having a pretty good in-depth discussion with South Shore High School coach Anwar Gladden, in charge of the boys and girls basketball program here. I got to mention one name. I'm going to say one name only: Murray Burton.
It's a legendary program. They've won 13 of the last public school championships. They have a few national titles to go with that. They have some state championships. We were fortunate to beat them earlier in the season, but they've ended our season the last 3 years. So it's not the same as beating them in the playoffs, but it's a significant moment.
How did that feel as far as when you finally, after all these years, defeated Murray Burton?
It felt good. I mean, it's just another victory on our schedule, but it felt good so that the girls can know that if we did see them come playoff time, we have conquered that goal of beating them. But it's like I said, it's not the same as beating them in the playoffs like they've done to us.
Let's talk about this year's team. Who's on your team this year, as far as especially your top players, come back and are playing well?
The leadership starts at top with the 2 seniors, and Phoenicia Price, who's headed to Marshall University, and Janice Winter, who's heading to VCU, Virginia Commonwealth. And like I told you before, the focus of this team has been tremendous, and it starts with those 2 kids.
As far as how much have they improved overall as players?
Oh, well, Janice is a workaholic. She's a straight-A student, and she's always looking to improve her game. Phoenicia Price, I've known since 3rd grade. She went to the elementary school that I teach at. Just to see her live her dream out is so special, being that I've known her for so long.
Positions, Price play?
Both forwards. They both play the forward position on the next level.
Do you feel probably right now that your team has gained a reputation in the city as being among the best high school programs in the city?
Yeah, because kids are going to Division I. It's not just about winning, it's about kids maximizing their potential. And I feel like because kids are maximizing and going to the highest level academically that they can go to, yeah, we feel like we're in the right direction.
The toughest game you've coached so far as a coach?
Toughest game? The game of life. Just teaching these kids about life and the obstacles that they're going to face. I mean, that's the biggest struggle. Basketball is easy.
Okay. Now that we're in this season, how's the season going so far?
Season's going good. You know, we're just taking it day by day. We're off to a good start as far as our winning percentage, but the kids are buying in. They're really focused. Study halls are on point. The kids are here every day. So, you know, we're just going to take it day by day and just hope for the best every day.
I know the school has broken up overall into many different schools. It's almost like a university type setting.
Yes.
This particular school, that particular school. But overall, has the environment changed as far as where the school overall is buying into the program?
Oh, yeah. I bring parents up here to visit the school all the time. It's night and day, and they say, Coach, this is not the South Shore I thought it was. This is not. And I said, I told you, kids are learning, teachers are teaching, and the school is growing, and it's going into a special place.
Now, you said also, when you took over this program, you were going to change this program. What did you mean by changing?
Well, you mean change as far as...
You wanted to change it for the better. I mean, where was it then?
Well, I mean, I just came and I give it my best every day. The best part about it is when the school was broken up and parents were given more options. And these principals really came in and they were determined to change the environment of the building. And that made my job 100% easier.
Your philosophy as a coach?
My philosophy as a coach, give it your all, and the best should come happen. And if it doesn't happen, you can look yourself in the mirror and say you gave it your all. You know, don't shortchange yourself. Don't make excuses.
When you look at this year's team and last year's team, where are you guys?
We're more focused this year. We're more focused. Last year we had a lot of talent. We had a tremendous backcourt. These seniors with juniors, they played significant minutes, but the leadership is so much better. And like I said, it starts with the 4 seniors, in particular, the 2 Division I commits.
Now, going down the stretch, playoffs are right around the corner. We'll be in February soon. Where will your team be mentally and physically? Because conditioning is also a big part.
We want to be mentally strong, physically strong, and we want to be focused. We want to finish what we started.
And what is that?
To win a championship.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Right, and hold off right there. You know, Coach, did you play golf?
Golf?
Yeah.
I was the golf coach here for 1 year, but it was by accident. The golf coach actually got into a serious car accident and I filled in, but no, I'm not a golf guy, actually.
Well, Coach, you got to check out some golf because the first African-American Golf Summit was recently held at Marine Park Golf Course, where also they're teaching you how to play the game on the course and off the course.
Today is our first African American Golf Summit, and the main point of this event is to do networking and to bring African Americans together as well as others to learn more about golf, but more about networking as well.
I'm here to talk about business in golf and why that game is so important to doing business. And so I'm here representing Black Enterprise. I'm Senior Vice President and Multimedia Editor at Large for Black Enterprise. And I was just asked to speak on a topic that's really, really important to our company and me personally as a new golfer. Once upon a time, there were real barriers to African Americans being able to golf. There were, private courses that said no people of color, no women. For the most part, those barriers are gone. The barriers we have now are the barriers in our heads. So this event, this African American Golf Symposium that's happening here, and a lot of other things that we're doing at Black Enterprise is to say, if you're serious about business, if you're serious about your career, or if you just want to build good, healthy relationships, this is a very, very important game to really play. You'll enjoy it, and it's really important to expose it to our kids.
You want to go to the Yankees game or something like that? You got to refinance your house these days. If you want to bring your family to the golf course, $7.50 gets a young man out like this after 1 o'clock. And if you've got the right ideas for this, your success will be guaranteed.
I've told my son, I said, look, take up this game, really become good at it. You can't believe the people you will meet and the places you will see as a result of being involved in golf.
What we're doing today in regards to bringing people of color together and talking about the history of how we fit into this scenario and having access to it, because it's something I've always wanted to do from when I was a child, but was a little skeptical about approaching because you hear about restrictions and what have you.
People think of Tiger and that's their whole association of blacks with the game, but it's a very rich history, very important history, and the fact of the matter is that Tiger is an exception. So we have to look at how, not having just blacks on the tour, that's only the tip of the iceberg. How many black teaching professionals are there?
I like her posture, number one. She's got the knee bend, she's got the V, she's leaning forward, and her hands is in front of the ball.
We're pleased with the turnout so far. We have over 70 people who registered and participated in the clinics. So we're getting a great reception from the people who are here, and I definitely think this is something we can double, if not triple, next year.
Okay, by having my weight on my left leg, striking the ball with a slight descending blow.
I think we have a fantastic venue. I like the vibrations I'm feeling, and we're looking forward to the future. And this is just the beginning, and I think this is like dusting off a rough diamond right now.
We are going to give you the information to actually hit the ball in the hole.
They're networking, and that's what it's all about. But in addition to that, they're learning a lot about golf. And I think that down the line, that is what we ultimately hope to do, is to bring more people to the sport of golf.
I understand you need a little help with your mortgage. Want to avoid foreclosure. Candy? Well, you know, you're in luck. We're experts in this sort of thing. Mortgage, rigmarole, whatnot. Why don't we get a contract? Who wants a contract?
Here you go, Pete.
Thanks, Betty.
Brought a toner.
If you're facing foreclosure, talk to the right people. Speak with HUD-approved housing counselors free of charge at 888-995-HOPE.
Well, that was an interesting piece on the African American Golf Summit at Marine Park. And right now, we're back here at South Shore High School, and joining me is
Nisha Price.
Janice Winter.
And right now, you both ladies are graduating seniors. And how does it feel knowing that this is your last year? In a few more months, you'll be graduating, and your basketball high school career will be over.
It's a good feeling and a bad feeling. We've been here for 4 years, and we had a great coach. It's been great 4 seasons. So exciting, interesting, something new.
It's kind of a bittersweet feeling because I've been here for the last 4 years and I got comfortable, but I am anxious to meet new people, but I'm gonna miss my teammates.
I gotta say one word to y'all. Murray Bertram High School. Go first, go, please. It's a jump ball, go for it.
Okay, Bertram, they've been the last chance for 13 years. Man, I cried over them like the last 3 years, so, you know, we still think they're a good team. You know, no matter what they go through, we still think they the champions, no matter what. Respect is respect.
We beat them this year in the season, in the regular season. You know, it was a good win. A lot of people were skeptical about how it's revenge, but we don't look at it as revenge. I mean, we would never want to call it revenge. It's like, you know, want to get them in the championship.
Now, of course you beat them during the regular season, and I know you're happy with the win, but does it matter because it's not the championship game and it wasn't at the Guard?
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it's like not that we won anything but a game. So it was just to know that we could beat them, and you know. So hopefully the next game gives some confidence and some bounce, you know. But it's still the same thing. We still lost to them when it counted. So.
But then again, it was a little emotional for some of us because, you know, after having a team beat you 3 years in a row, it's kind of like like enough is enough, you know. And you just get emotional at sometimes. Like that.
What's been your coach's philosophy over the last 4 years? What do you have to say about your coach and his philosophy about basketball? And how does this apply to the team? And also, how does it apply to life?
His philosophy is just that, you know, give it your all at everything you can do. He connects basketball and schoolwork, like everything. Like if you don't have a good day in class, you don't have a good day in practice, you don't have a good day on court. It really helped me because it learned me how to balance my life. So that's the reason why I really came to South Shore, because he helped us like learn about life, like not just give me 100% in one area, give it all, like 150. If you get an A, try to get an A plus or an affinity grade. Like he really.
His expectations for everyone probably wasn't the same, but he always expected you to try to do your best. And like Jenny said, he did tie basketball in with your education, and also outside, you know, the social life too. Like sometimes you have to sacrifice, cut out your social life, and just beat books and basketball if you want to be successful in life.
Now, this fall, where are you going to school?
At Marshall University.
Why did you pick Marshall?
It was more of an educational base. That's the reason why I picked Marshall. Over there, they have a program that helps students who struggle in the classroom with certain things, and I think it's more suitable for me to allow myself to expand my knowledge. So, and I would be studying physical therapy.
What's up?
I'm going to VCU. I picked VCU because of my connection with the coaches and the atmosphere. Also, I had a good connection with the team, and I felt I could like really turn the program around. I'm going to study either sports management or physical therapy.
February. What's February to you?
February is just like it's like the beginning of the season all over again. Because the regular season, all right, you win all your games. I guess you go undefeated. If you lose some of your games, it's like a different chance for you to really have a good seed or a bad seed. But it's just like playoffs, and you know, the last two teams standing go to the championship.
I say February. I say it's crunch time because you could be at the top and then have a bad February and it could change everything up. So it's just crunch time. Get it closed, get it done.
So will I see you young ladies again at the Garden?
We'll see what happens.
Well, I want to wish you luck.
Thank you.
With the rest of the basketball season and in your future endeavors this fall. From South Shore High School, that's a wrap up for In the Zone. I'm Michael Bellamy. Take care and have a safe week. Bye-bye.
Watch this and other Brooklyn Independent Television episodes online at breakartsmedia.org/BIT.